Hello everybody, and welcome to Henry's Kitchen, where today I'm going to be teaching you how to make the authentic Turkish shish kebabs. The word kebab comes from the late 17th century Arabic kebab, partly through Urdu, Persian, and Turkish. Sivan Nansian states that the word has the equivalent meaning of frying with kabubu, an example of shish, probably originating meaning a pointing of someone at your stick. Let's get started. So this recipe requires a lot of mincing, which is a repetitive muscular movement, and I just want to show you a little stretching exercise to warm up those muscles so that you can prevent injury in the kitchen here. This is just a basic shoulder shrug, so we're going to do left shoulder up and down, and then right shoulder up and down, and then you want middle both shoulders. And you're going to do that about 10 times. So I can't emphasize enough how important it is to wear some kind of protective gloves when you're mincing with sharp knives. I have a glove made out of chainmail, which might even be too much, but I just like to play it extra safe. So we're going to start by mincing our onion here. So I use a Turkish mincing technique called rotation, where you literally rotate your body in a semicircle formation. Dice the red peppers, then the green peppers, and then finally the yellow peppers. And then we'll give the whole thing a once over using the rotation technique. Okay. Now let's start laying out our meat product here. I'll be using a plant-based ground round for our dry portion. And for the wet portion, I'll be using a Beyond Beef ground beef substitution. And you just want to combine them. I like to start by taking a scoop of the dry and then laying it over the wet. And then you just want to knead it into a ball. You know, just a little tip for some of you out there that live in the city, if you're ever walking home and you realize you don't have a weapon, you can usually stop by a thrift shop and just pick up a cheap frying pan. That little trick saved my ass a couple of times. Okay, I've got a cast iron skillet here, and we're just going to put it on medium heat. Let that get nice and hot. So I've got some tongue depressors soaking in water here to make makeshift skewers, and we're going to poke these through a ball of meat and then flatten it to make our kebab. You can start with just 2 and see if you're hungry after that. So now we're just going to very carefully lay our kebabs on top of our skillet and let them start to cook. Watch out, this is going to be hot. We're going to leave our meat on the grill for about 5 minutes. That should be enough time to start making our onion salad. You'll probably want to suit up for this one. So I've got our onion and some parsley here. We'll start by dicing the onion. Do a little of that rotation technique. Add in the parsley. Drizzle it with olive oil. And then we'll put this on the plate to form a salad bed. Okay, now we're going to flip over our kebabs and let them cook for another 5 minutes.
She was my only true love. She was all I would ever need. But now she's dead and buried under the willow tree.
Okay, so now we're just going to add our meat on top of our bed of onion salad. And voila! 100% vegan, authentic Turkish shish kebabs. Okay, well, hey, I want to say a special thank you to Sinem Ulukaya and Haki Ken Endioglu for requesting a Turkish dish this month. And thanks to all the patrons at patreon.com. And if you want to get an apron or cookbook or see a live show, please check out henryphillips.com. Thanks everyone, and I'll see you next month.
She